slash the budget. I don't want to see you on the inside of a restaurant unless you're working there. Hello and welcome to the Durham Talents channel. My name is Jesse Durham. Today we're going to talk about slashing the budget. This rice and beans and rice scenario. There are lots of good points to addressing our spending patterns. In fact, I love, and this makes me think of the part where Nash spoke about how he, when he was going through the genesis of conceiving the infinite banking concept, got to a point where he did authentically, checking his ego, made some very honest inspection of his spending patterns, and he said that he adjusted accordingly. That was a part of what he began to implement in becoming his own banker, and he encourages us. He in fact says that we will have to have scrupulous honesty when looking at our spending patterns, and he goes on to discuss the problem being that we are paying out volumes and volumes, massive amounts of interest, over 30% of every dollar. So 30 cents out of every dollar is paid in interest alone, and that the vast majority are living that way. So there is a lot of credit to evaluating spending patterns, the habits that we have, questioning why do we do this way? Should we be doing something else a different way? Having a plan, being intentional, thinking ahead, planning ahead. Nash took that to the extreme, and he spoke about thinking and acting and planning intergenerationally, let alone thinking about what we may do next month in our business or our household or our investing, but thinking intergenerationally even. But as far as addressing the issue of the average all-American budget goes, if you envision your household as a ship, sure, to be able to weather a storm or to be able to make more speed, you could begin to throw things overboard to be able to weather a storm, let's say. But even if you arrive at your destination, you're going to arrive empty because you did throw everything overboard. So what I'm saying is, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. When addressing a budget, just realize you very well may not be able to diminish, shrink, decrease to get to increase. So there's great value in recognizing that cash is king. Nash addressed that. He said the golden rule applies. We cannot overlook it. He who has the gold makes the rules. No question. No question. There's no question that we shouldn't be a slave to the lender, that we shouldn't be borrowing other folks' money, again, unless that just fits into what our plans are. If we're doing it knowingly, intentionally, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I am here to promote the idea that you can become your own banker. And when looking at this idea, this quote of slash the budget or live off of beans and rice and these kinds of things, that yes, there's value in recognizing that cash is king. Yes, there's great value in honestly, with scrupulous honesty, evaluating our spending patterns and habits. And yet, if we don't account for what's happening with banking, then we've abdicated that banking function to others' terms and conditions, paying them interest, and we're literally just bleeding out interest dollars that forever leave our family, forever leave our business and our home and our investing. So you may be able to survive for a time on beans and rice. And if you want to do that, that's great. I understand trimming the sails, running a tight ship, going through seasons where you get laser focused on some goal and accomplishing that. And you very well may survive, but you won't have meat on your bones at the end of that. I have discussions with folks, potential clients who are considering whether to pay off debt, for example, or whether to begin funding a policy. Well, my question is, why not both? Why couldn't we fund a policy that you own and control, and then you use your capital in your policy to pay off your debt, which is what you want to do anyway? So if you tell me that you want to be paying off debt, fantastic. Be about it. But if you're paying extra and ahead of time and you're trying to snowball that debt, just recognize that you're throwing good money after bad debt. Whereas it's possible, and do that if you want to do that, but what I'm saying is it's possible to fund depreciating dollars into an appreciating asset and then accessing your capital in your entity that you own and control, then to be able to pay off the debt that you want to pay off. So food for thought when considering slash the budget. And if you would like to have a conversation about how you could implement the infinite banking concept into your household or your business or you investing, then you can call me at 828-817-4223, or you can email durhamtalents@gmail.com. This has been a great pleasure for me. I look forward to our next conversation. Have a great day. Take care. Slash the budget. Slash the budget. I don't want to see you on the inside of a restaurant. Slash the budget. I don't want to see you. Slash the budget. Slash the budget. It's not wasteful if I start fires with it.